We're back out with another video. In this video, we will be doing Week 15 Sunday Night Football. The Texans and the Jets. The Jets have cleared Robbie Anderson. We could have waited for him to come back. It would have been like 5 weeks from now, but we have cleared him. So
they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week.
There are the playoff picture.
Points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
Last
week they put together
15
touchdown victory and were never
receptions for 382 yards. He averages about 25 yards per kick return. The Jets and the Texans are ready from MetLife Stadium's Carlos Santos puts the ball on the tee. He's going to give it a boot as Bruce Ellington going to return. Bruce Ellington trying to make a spin move. He tackled at around the 25-yard line. There's Deshaun Watson. 3,243 yards out of Clemson, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there. And got him the win.
Tiger. Griffin the motion man. And now Lamar Miller. He's got 3 yards.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early. Here's Watson now.
Watson over to Lamar Miller. Tackled by Buster Screen after 4 yards. So it'll be a third down and 3. It's going to be a run, I know it. So I'm going to actually send the blitz. We're sending the blitz for the third straight play. It actually might be a pass. It is. Watson will just throw the ball away.
So he just tossed it away, but that brings up 4th. And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one.
Oh, correction, this is a Saturday night game.
That's a pretty good first step right
as our Darius Stewart. Oh, Stewart! He shouldn't even took that out, but he did and got it out to the 16-yard line.
To start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a guy who only became a starter relatively late in his career. It's the well-traveled veteran, Josh McCown. I like this guy.
So,
and the reason I do,
here's
he tends
Josh
to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times.
Tough matchup for his first game back. He has a minus 66. Oh yeah, look at him. Looking for Anderson. That's intercepted by McKinney. Alright, so Anderson might not be catching too many passes after how slow he was just running.
Factors this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit.
Jeez, that was slow.
Out of the way and make a mental note of it. First down carry now for Miller.
Miller is gonna lose yardage. Anderson and Carpenter, 2 injured Jets, they'll both be out for 5 weeks. I should not have played Bryant and Robbie Anderson.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I
Deshaun Watson. Pass to Lamar Miller on third down.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. On first down,
Watson, pressure. He'll just throw the ball away.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone.
Griffin tried to fart. Griffin trying to fight with Marcus May.
He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Deshaun Watson. Over to Hopkins. Nice tackle there by. Is that Claiborne? Hopkins like juked backwards. He has 750 receiving yards this season.
Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Third down, 3. Watson. Pass, and it's off his receiver's foot.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter,
so
like
on
you
a
said,
fourth down, 3.
Can't connect there.
Field goal is good.
Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Stewart.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown.
Up to the 24-yard line, end of the quarter.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a first down.
That is true. We are in possession.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Trying for Anderson
The rookie
again.
had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. And those back spasms must have calmed down quickly because he's already back out there.
Well, give a lot of credit to the training staff on that one because typically those have to calm down with a little bit of help. Maybe a little ice, sometimes a little, rubbing on the back there to make sure they work it out. And he's back out there playing.
Dumps off
Hitting Bilal Powell. He's moving the chain for the first down.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
We always talk about having to read defenses.
We need to get Anderson some yards no matter what.
This was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the
He
football
makes the
before he
catch.
got to him for a nice game.
Robbie
Like that,
Anderson.
back, usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a
For
doubt,
second
because
yard.
he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
McCown looks to throw again.
McCown to Anderson again.
Out
Oh.
of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. And those back spasms must have calmed down quickly because he's already back out there.
They're saying
Give
that
a lot
again.
of credit to the training staff on that one because typically those have to calm down with a little bit of help. Maybe a little ice, sometimes a little, rubbing
McCown gonna scramble
and
and slide down after 9.
Coming
out.
Gets him 9
Because they
yards
accidentally
and now before this
tried
first
to do
down
a
play, we're
hurry
going to
up.
get a timeout here.
Or like a
They'll
spike
have 2
ball.
remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ooh. I might do 4 verticals. I was gonna run, but look, they're not.
On first
Pressure.
and 10.
Oh yeah, that was a heavy blitz.
Go here, he lost
Ball is
it.
out. Spencer Long gonna recover it just about 10 yards after the play.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
Anderson, nice juke from
them.
141 to the other.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
To Anderson.
And now for him on the season,
For
that
the
is his 80th catch, and the result is a
His
first down.
80th
This has
catch.
to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You know what? It's so effective. We're just gonna do it again. Anderson
He'll
again.
work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
Pow out. J.J. Wise, just such a good player. He's stopping power behind the line, or after yard. Not getting first down.
Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
Powell for the first down. Oh, she could have stayed down.
And not be deterred by anything else.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss
down to the 19 yards.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
For Anderson! No, that's a late hit. I wasn't even intending for Kelby Thomas.
Really limit this offense as
far as
yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Josh McCown took Quincy Noah, and he's diving on top of Hall, in the top of the AFC logo there next to the Jets.
His first touchdown on
Quincy Noah has his first touchdown of the season. Soft post extra point is good.
Bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down
Patriots
the field
and
into
the
the end
Steelers
zone.
in week 14. The two best teams in the AFC. That's over the head of Bruce Ellington.
What a really nice drive.
And now out comes Houston. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
For the first down in a Houston timeout.
You may have put yourself
They're going to try and get
points.
points.
Be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
On second down, here's Watson.
To Hopkins. Hopkins is gone.
Touchdown, Houston.
And he's doing safety L.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans
That's only his second touchdown this season.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown.
Elijah McGuire.
From right up here in the booth.
McGuire's got a seam.
Oh.
If 94 didn't get him, he could have been gone.
And the Jets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys
For
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, McCown's pass nearly intercepted as it winds up falling incomplete. McCown incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Josh McCown.
To throw is McCown.
He's intercepted.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Jackson's going to go the distance.
Jackson. And it's a touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Let's see what's going around the NFL, even though this is the first game of the week. But before we do that, let's check out the halftime stats.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Some great games coming up this weekend, the first of which comes up on Saturday. It's a doubleheader. Cleveland at Denver.
Oh, correction. They played 2
at the
games.
Jets. Then in the afternoon window, all eyes will be on Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, where it'll be the Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. And finally on Christmas Eve, Monday Night Football, the last one of the year. No Monday Nighter in Week 17. We've got the Broncos and Raiders from Oakland. In our game is Deshaun Watson, showing no ill effects from that knee injury that knocked him out last year. His guys lead it by 10. We send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
All right,
number
we're
3.
back for quarter number 3.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Elijah
This one
McGuire
taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it past
brought
the
down
25
hard
and up to the
at the
28-yard
28-yard
line.
line.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they
Yeah,
head
we're not
onto the
gonna be
field.
going
They have the
to
ball here for the
Anderson
inaugural drive of the second half.
too
Pretty
much
big deficit,
more.
though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
He actually had
right? I
Anderson
don't
on
want
that
to
one. And
create
McCown's
more hype
injured.
than what is there, but this is a real,
We
I'm doing it.
can't
This is a really
afford these
important drive,
injuries.
and we often talk
So now
about
the
teams
former
scripting
Jet,
plays to start a game.
Teddy
A
Bridgewater,
lot
is
of
going
them
to step
script to
in
start the
again.
second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone. And
Bridgewater going to scramble. He's
Script
getting
is a good one for him.
drilled
He turned
after
that into
8
a nice
yards.
gain, gets him 8 yards
by
closer
more.
for third down.
McCown is a dislocated elbow. He
The
won't
Jets on third
return.
down. A perfect
He's
3
been
for
injured
3 as they look to
multiple
keep that
times
streak
in
going.
this season.
This time they
like
face a third and
multiple.
2. Now it's the backup Bridgewater.
Bridgewater going to scramble for it again.
10
And
yards
dive
is the
for
pickup,
extra
good enough for a
yardage.
Jet first down.
Zach Cunningham making the tackle.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Under pressure,
Tyrann
the Texans
Mathieu.
able to get in there for the
He's
sack.
there. We have
Now
to.
before
I
this
did that
second down
spike
play, we'll get
animation again.
whistles and a timeout.
I don't know why I'm
It's
doing
just
it
their
or
first,
how I
so
did
2
it. But
remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his
that's
throw's
going to
gonna
be incomplete.
Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And this is
And
gonna
that
be
ball's
incomplete.
knocked away by
We're into the
J.J.
second
Watt.
half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Into the end
Here's the
zone.
Texans offense
goes the
now
punt.
ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not
Poor
nearly as emotional.
DeAndre
They're a lot more
Hopkins is
clinical.
way
Every now
overthrown.
and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire.
We were sending
But
the
in this
pressure
case,
there. That's how
let's go into the
that
virtual
ball is
locker room, 'cause
overthrown,
here's
and
what
you
I
know
think
it.
happened. They
Because
got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
They got the
Defense,
lead.
Because
we
he's
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Throw the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a
caught by
cushion in the
Will
game.
Fuller.
Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
Nice play
Incomplete.
by
Jermaine Johnson
22.
that time there to force the
Tremaine
incompletion.
Johnson to knock the ball away from Will Fuller to force Houston to
And
punt.
brings up a fourth down decision.
Take it in at the
Darius
22.
Stewart, the nice juke move.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to
Teddy
take over for them
Bridgewater.
here. They know the score. They know
Sends
the situation.
Jermaine Kearse
By the
in
way,
motion.
the punter no longer exists.
Bridgewater
That's how
got
they have to
Kearse.
treat this drive.
They need points.
He's
Big time.
trying to break a tackle.
There, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is the running back.
Powell's got the first down and then
At the
some.
46-yard
But
line.
not after Jadavion Clowney.
Moves the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action.
To Walford. He's going to make the catch and get out of bounds.
Give it to your back.
So we could have as much time as we need.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion. And a
Will we
first down.
get one more playoff?
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Everybody, get to the line, get to the line. Nope.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love...
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Bridgewater on first down.
Jermaine Kearse
And he's
for
going
the
to take it
touchdown.
for a Jets touchdown.
His first of the
Jermaine
season.
Kearse, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Says second.
And the Jets are
Oh,
able to
first of
make
the
this a
game.
close game again.
First of the game.
So they fought
Second
half
of the
battle here,
season.
but they're still down.
And we're only down a field goal.
In the first step in their comeback attempt.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Bruce
Now
Ellington.
it's Ellington to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Deshaun Watson, hey,
Let's get back to the basics.
Hey.
Football, high percentage throws. Find the
Gonna
guys
get
that need
no
pressure
yardage.
and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your
Watson to
quarterback?
Will
Because
Fuller
you throw the ball and
for
it goes
7
awry,
yards.
you
And
really
did
don't
step
look
out of
smart as a
bounds.
coach.
Yeah, then you stop
So
that
it
clock.
stops the clock.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his
And
athleticism
that's
wins.
swatted away. It's 4th
Now
down.
throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say,
Leckler
let 'em
will
play.
punt.
Kinda like
Stewart
your
not going
mommies
to
do.
return
You
that
and your
one.
brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. First down, Bridgewater. And his throw here's incomplete.
Dropped by Bilal Powell. So it'll be a
Fair to say,
2nd down
hasn't
and
been
10.
his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Teddy Bridgewater
Pick up
for
of
16
and a Jet
yards.
first down.
And a
I'm a
first
defender.
down.
Express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of
Huge
worrying about protecting
game.
himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make those plays with a
Good job by
Yeah, no doubt
Bridgewater.
about it. At this stage of the
Holding
game,
on to the
all
football.
protections,
Hope I didn't
they're
just jinx
Nice
it.
work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Back to throw.
Bridgewater, he's just going to scramble. And slide. 143 to the other.
Many times we've seen this late in the fourth quarter because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
He's back to throw.
Anderson.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up
Toucher
here?
made curse
Just by a bit.
for the
Maybe
first
he can get it
down.
back in this situation. He'll need to.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
They'll look to throw. Fighting to stay up.
Bridgewater.
Dancing to his left.
Scramble. And he's sacked.
He's taken down.
Whitney Merciless. I had an X wide open. I just didn't know if Bridgewater could throw on the
Exactly
run.
what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of
Teddy
revenge?
Bridgewater. Back
He's
to
gonna let it
pass.
fly.
For Powell. It's a touchdown.
And they take
Check.
the lead here in the final minute.
It's below Powell.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in.
And they
here
need a
late.
touchdown
Now,
because
you gotta
Santos
rally
makes
your
the
kick
extra
team, don't
point.
you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Now it's
Ellington to return. He's got a hole. He's got a spin move out on more.
Deshaun Watson of the Texans offense trot back out there. And this is a spot where you can learn a lot about a young quarterback.
And
There's
that's why
his
they brought him into
stats
the
for the
organization.
day.
Because you don't just bring them in strictly for their talent. You think that they have that something special in them that will allow them to function in these types of situations. Now it's time for them to be clinical and not emotional.
Deshaun Watson got time.
You know what has to
Going
get
to
done.
Lamar
Get the ball to
Miller
the
for
right people,
3
get
yards and he's out of
and get
bounds.
it downfield and try and score.
Yeah, he's trying to earn his stripes here for a winning drive.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good.
Watson sack.
Can't get a throw off.
Texans
He's taken
timeout.
down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll look to throw.
Watson
They
for
couldn't hang on to it through the
Hopkins.
contact. Incomplete.
4th down and
Two huge
12.
plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
Maurice Claiborne.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Charles, when plays like
What?
that
Tell me
work,
something I
it's a
don't
thing to
know.
behold, but
What?
sometimes
Tell
we
me
see why
something I
they're very
don't
deep in the
know.
playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys?
Crowell.
You know, quarterback in high school. I
Not
can do
going
this
anywhere.
until it
Timeout,
becomes a game
Texans.
situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Hand off. Allow. Powell. He's going to lose yardage.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On 3rd down. It's Powell calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
So the Jets will win by a score of 21-17, and we'll try and return it, and Roberts is all over it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.